Hello everybody and welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to take a closer look at the game called WITLESS Wizards. It is a game about wizards that are very old and they forgot how their spells work, but they still decide to battle each other and random stuff happens. So let's get down to the table and let me show you what's in this box. Okay, so let's see what's in a box of WITLESS Wizards. First of all, you have a health tracker, some mana gems and one dice that will randomly, when you are attacking, you will randomly add some extra attack. And that's the least random thing in this game. There's lots of random in this game. So you will get these mana shards that you will use to activate different abilities, and these red ones will track your health throughout the game. So you can be eliminated, but this game is super fast, so you will not wait that long to get back in a play. And then we have rules for this game, and as you can see, these are like super easy rules. There's really not that many rules in this game. Then you have your wizards, and they're all the same. They don't have any special abilities or anything, so they're just called Albus, Grindolf, Diana and Marlene. And as you can see here, you have your life points that go up to 20, and you have where you will keep your attack card, your defense card, and your like trinket item card of sorts. And you get a whole bunch of different cards in here, and I'll go through these as soon as I show you this one, because these are some expansions. So yeah, you get this card as a reminder what you can do on your turn. So first you draw a card, optionally you can spend some mana to draw another card, and then you decide to keep one and discard the second. Then second time you draw, if you first time decided to keep the card, you will give this one to another player. Yeah, so there are some starting items in this game, as you can see, and these all are starting items. And then you have a set of cards, and you can see which set is by this icon in top corner. And all of these sets are represented by 9 cards. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 8 cards. And you will mesh 3 sets together. As you can see, there's different sets. You will mesh those together and then create a deck. These are just some FAQ cards if you are not really sure how the items work or anything like that. Basically, you will mesh some of these sets together, 3 different sets, and that will be your deck that you will play throughout the game, battling each other. So let me just quickly show you. These are the expansions, and these are some promos. If I'm not mistaken, these can be included in any deck you create. These 3 cards, this one just explainer. So you can use these 3 in any decks you create, just land them in. And these are, I think, Essen promos, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have WITLESS Wizard. These are Viking deck mini expansion. So you get Vikings in this one, 8 new Vikings, and some explanations on how the Vikings work and what they do. They're pretty aggressive, if I remember correctly. And then we have Druid deck mini expansion. So you get some druids in this expansion that meddle a lot with mana, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, and basically how you play this game is, as you can see, this game has this little thingy in a corner to tell you where it goes. So this one goes here, this is the attack item, this is the defense item. And you can only have one of each card. So when you procure new defense item, you have to discard one, and you have to do it. So that means that other players can make you discard some really great items, or maybe give you some really great items, because those are WITLESS Wizards. But yeah, basically that's everything that comes in a box of WITLESS Wizards and some little expansions. Okay, so that was WITLESS Wizards, and this little box is jam-packed with fun. Now, it's random fun, but it's still so much fun in it. As you saw, you get a few more decks than you really need, because when you are creating your deck for the game, you just use 3 decks. So there are lots of endless different possibilities for you to create decks with different stuff that can happen throughout the game. The game is super fun, super easy. It's really straightforward game. You just pick a card, you just play a card, and that is that. you either give it to other players or keep it for yourself. You have to pick two cards. First card you pick, you can either give to another player or keep for yourself, and the other card you do whatever you did with the first card but opposite. So for example, if I picked up first card and I decided, oh, I want this one, I will put it on my sheet, and the other card I pick up I have to give to other player. If I choose so. Not if I choose so, I have to do that, but I choose which player I want to give it to, which is super fun, super awesome, because in that way it creates lots of chaos and lots of fun, because someone might have some super bad armor and you give him like great armor because you just have to, because it's the game. It's Witless Wizards. Overall, I had so much fun with it. As I said, it's super easy game to learn. It's definitely a beginner game, an introductory game to if you ask me. And if I would grade it, I would give it 9 out of 10 gluten-free pumpkins, because I don't know, for me, when someone says pumpkins, I think crazy, and these wizards are crazy. Definitely check this one out if you want some entry-level card drafting, sheet manipulation game, so to speak. But definitely so much fun in this one. Check this one out if you like these kinds of games. Until next time, pozdrav. Like many decks, so there's like super tons of different combinations. Now, as you saw, you get more decks than you really need, because you can mish and mash them all together. For like some super huge fun, I don't know how to pronounce it, things happening around. It can be super random, it can be a little bit less random, and my cat is meowing like crazy. He will be here for the rest of the interview just so I keep him quiet, then I'll get rid of him. A house with non-gamers and try to teach them the game, and he is now shaking the camera. My god, this review is going south quickly. Lots of random, nice fun, so definitely check this one out. And I cannot film like this. This video was brought to you by philibertnet.com, the game in all its states.